Hi, welcome to Short Run Pro's video series on various manufacturing topics. I'm Arthur Toll, and today I'm going to talk with you about long run versus short run manufacturing. This is important for when you're determining how your parts are going to be made based on how many parts you're going to be making. There are three cost components to every part. There's material. Material is dependent on how much material is going to be used and what the material is made out of. So just simple things like copper is going to be more expensive than steel. Platinum is going to be more expensive than gold. Just the only factors for material cost is going to be, like I said, quantity of material and type of material. Now, for most long and short run manufacturing, this is going to be the same whichever way you go. It's going to be the same part that comes out on the end. So these are the same. There's no difference between the two. Next is labor. Labor is time is money is the key to labor, because the more time that an employee has to spend working on making a part, the more that part is going to cost. So this is the time that an employee spends making the part. Setup is very similar to labor in that it's the time that an employee spends, but instead of actually making the part, it's preparing to make the part, getting your tools ready, setting up your workstation, making any special dies or special tools that are required to make the part. That all goes into the setup costs. Now, when you do long-run manufacturing, what you do is you make a special die or a special tool or mold, depending on if you're doing die casting or stamping or any of 100 different manufacturing topics. The key to the key point I'm making here is it takes a lot of time to set up. You got to have engineering to design the dies and molds. You got to make sure that those dies and molds are working properly. So there's a lot of setup costs. So you got a very high setup cost in long run manufacturing. The benefit then is in labor. If you set up a machine to do this part, spending a lot of time getting that machine running, the machine's just going to run the part for you. You don't have to spend a lot of labor costs on that, because the employee just gets it going, maybe keeps it supplied with material, and that's all they need to do. So labor gets really low compared to the short run manufacturing. That leaves short run manufacturing. In short run manufacturing, you use standard dies, so there's not a lot of setup time. You don't have to make any new dies or tooling or anything like that. You use what you already have on hand. The advantage to that is that you get a very low setup cost. You just have to put the die in. It's already there, ready to go. Just got to plug it into the machine and run the machine. The downside to that is it takes a lot more labor, because the employee will have to actively make each part, and you're not able to capitalize on the time saving that you got from the setup. So you got higher labor costs. So since setup is really expensive and labor is relatively cheap, you get a lot of if you're making a lot of parts, a long run is gonna be the best for you, and if you're making only a few parts, short run are going to be good for you. So hopefully this helped clear up a little bit about what goes into manufacturing and deciding whether a part is long run or short run. Short Run Pro, that's our name. We're really good at short run fabrication. That's what we do, and we've been able to make it very very quick and very cost effective in most instances. Long run manufacturing is actually something that we do. You may not gather it from our name, but we have on numerous occasions done long run manufacturing. We love those jobs, and we're capable of taking a look at anything you got. So if you have a part or a design that you'd like us to look at, feel free to send it over to us, sales@shortrunpro.com. We'll be happy to take a look, and hopefully we can do some business with you. That's all I have on this episode, but we'll have more episodes for you to talk about other issues in manufacturing. And so I'll see you next time.